Hey everybody, this is Pat Crary over here at Love Our Planet Adventures. Everybody's been asking about details on the upgrades that I've been doing. What's going on with your system? Hey, I want to talk more about what you're doing, your system, besides just traveling to, Lake Wenatchee and, Lake Clallam and French Cabin Creek and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go a little detail real quick, and I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now is the difference between this inverter, this 1,000 watt, okay, right there, and the big boy down there. That's 1,000, and that is a 1,500 watt. So much bigger. It might not look like it, but it is. It's very, very big. There's maybe a little size. If I put it up right about there, you'll see that that's almost exactly the same, and it's about, another 4 or 5 inches longer, and it's wider. So the reason why is because you really can't run anything on 1,000 watts. If you're going to go and do a little a kettle, a hot water, something like that, it's going to be 1,500 watts. And if you figure out 1,500 and divide that by 12, that's about 150 amps. So when you're starting to get up on that, I had 1,000 watt here, and I had a 100 amp fuse, and I trickled that a couple times, and it might have been because my battery is low. Battery's actually pretty low right now. Let's see what it's running. See right there. Battery's running, 42%, so I'm gonna have to get that charged up pretty soon. But anyway, that's what I did, and I actually added a fuse down here too. There's a fuse down in here, and that is a 150 amp, and also did 2-gauge wire instead of the flimsy wire that they give you that's only like 6 gauge. So I put so let's see if you can see that down there. You probably can't, but maybe down there. But that's another recommended thing if you're starting to go up to, running 150 amps in an inverter, that you need to upgrade your wires and stuff. So this one has 3 plugins. I only got 2 in there right now. This one only has 2. This one has 1 fan. This one has 2 fans. I don't know if you can see back in there, but probably not. But there's 2 fans in there, and it's much nicer. So another thing I'm going to do is upgrade. Well, what I've already done is upgraded our solar. There's 200 watt panels, and look at that big boy right there. That's a 160 watt panel. So I'm running 360 watts. So I've got to upgrade that thing. That 20 amps it's gonna blow, Captain. It's gonna blow. It probably will blow. It'll get to 20 amps pretty easy in a hurry. So I'm gonna have to check that out. And I've got the 40 amp already. I just gotta hook it up. And you got your 2 going at the solar, going down here into the 30 amp fuse going down. So now that I got a 40, I probably won't run over 30 amps, so this 30 amp fuse should be all right. And then I have another 30 amps going out to the solar. So, but I will be putting a 40 amp there, along with that inverter, along with, right here I've got, this one's plugged in to the 110 on one side, and there's another one down here that's plugged in to the other side. So I've got, this side runs mostly like any kitchen stuff by the sink, and this one runs the refrigerator pretty much dedicated, and USBs and that kind of thing. So, and then I have probably asking about this. What is this, Pat? What is this all about? You got this one just dangling around here, okay? So if I want to plug into shore power, when I do, I can hook this one up here, right into there, and that way I'll run dedicated shore power on this side by the sink, so it'll be real good, and it's really easy access to get to it, instead of having to climb in here and all this. But now it's a lot easier to get to, so maybe I won't even have to worry about that too much. But anyway, that's what I've done, and yeah, it's a really good upgrade, and I'll fill you guys on the details of how it works soon. So happy trails. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Have a good one.